Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now, today is something a little bit different. I do apologise for not putting up a video each week of work in progress. It is going to move to Wednesday, obviously WIP Wednesdays. But the reason why I haven't put up a video is because I haven't painted anything. I haven't built anything over the last couple of weeks. Haven't really done much hobby. So I haven't posted anything, and I thought just sticking up a video saying, what have you done? I've done nothing, wouldn't be fun, to be honest, for me or for you. So Miniature Realms YouTube channel, link in the description below, has put out a hobby pledge for the month, and when these pledges go out, I tend to overdo it a bit, and I think I've done that this time. So my pledge this month, which is only a 3-week month for me because I'm not going to be doing any hobby for an entire week as I go on holiday, I'm going to paint the entire the entire Tomb King's battle set for the old world. Now, I already have a substantial Tomb King army, fairly substantial Tomb King army, which is painted, but I did that before we knew that the old world, when the old world was coming, and what the old world was actually bringing. So I still wanted this box because more skeletons is better skeletons. And most of the stuff that I had is kind of I had a Tomb Scorpion, I had some Necropolis Knights, and some Tomb Guard, and just a couple of there's the cats, and just a couple of archers, and like a small brick of infantry and a couple of characters. So this is basically going to fill out the rest of the army. So what do I have to paint in a month? Because I have now built them. I've spent the last week building them. So then I've got 2 weeks from now to paint them. Some of them are going to be primed today. Excuse me. And then we'll just see how we go. Am I going to do it? I don't know. But what have we got to paint? Well, we have 57 spearmen. Skeleton spearmen. I haven't gone with hand weapons, although they get the Kopesh rule, because at weapon skill 2, they're not really going to be doing much killing. Such a low initiative, they're not going to be striking first unless they charge. So having the spears, the Nehekaran phalanx on them as well, so they always just get to fall back instead of they just get the 2-inch. Give ground for give ground. So they're never going to really get overrun, so that they don't tend to break. And with a good tar pit there, they're going to stay there a couple of turns while your bone dragon comes in, or your chariots come in, or your tomb guard. My tomb guard are the old metal ones, and they have hand weapons, so they'll have the Kopesh special rule. Being spears, they fight in 2 ranks when charged. So even if the front line gets annihilated, they're still going to get some attacks back. What else do we have? Well, we have 15 archers, because can be used as detachments, and also use them as skeleton skirmishers and chariot runners and things like that. So you can do some nice shenanigans with that. I've got 16 cavalry archers. I just think after reading the books, the rule books and stuff like that, the cavalry archers are a bit better than the heavy cavalry that we get in Tomb Kings. They're not really that punchy. Again, low weapon skill. The fact that the archer cav get reserve moves, so they can come out, they can shoot, they can dip back into cover. I think they're just a little bit more versatile. We're always hitting on 5s as well with arrows of the Asaph. brilliant. 3 chariots, which they are missing their horses. They have been built. I just forgot to bring them out until just before I started recording. I'm going to be running these as Tomb Guard chariots so that I can stick Cetra the Imperishable on chariot with him. I believe the rule is he is technically a heavy chariot, but he can join them as if he was a light chariot. I think I can't something like that anyway. I can't remember the rule exactly. We've got the Necrolyph Bone Dragon. The Necrolyph Bone Dragon. I've got the priest on top. If I wanted to run a Tomb King on top of him, hopefully my opponent would be fine. With me just saying, you know, it's a Tomb King. And then we've obviously got the Tomb King with the cat. Can't forget to put the cat on there. So the cat is going to be running around the Tomb King's foot in the middle of battle. As I said, I've already got a substantial Tomb King's army painted up and based, ready to go. I don't want to be dishonest or anything, so I'll show the video of what I've got there. So I mean, if you wanted to, you could count them up there, and so I don't put them in with this. It kind of keeps me on track and keeps me honest and good to go. So I'll update probably next Wednesday on this and see how far I've got through the Wednesday. They're going to be painted to a tabletop standard. And then once they're all painted up, my way of painting is I paint everything to a tabletop level, and then once the army is fully painted, I'll go back in and do some edge highlights where needed and just bring things up a little bit. So, I mean, the majority of these will be contrast paints, well, Vallejo Express colour, and you know, using dry brush in and a little bit of layering on the shields and stuff like that, just to pop out a little bit, just to make them kind of look a little bit nicer on the table than just a straight tabletop standard. But they will be tabletop, or maybe a little bit towards tabletop plus. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and you will come along on this crazy old world ride that we have here. So I'll see you next week, hopefully, if I remember, and hopefully we'll have some progress on these. I hope to have at least all of it primed, and I don't know what unit I'm starting on. I might leave the big one till last, start with the skeletons, because they'll be the quickest to paint up. But we'll see how it goes. So again, thank you for watching, everybody. I'm going to start rambling otherwise. Join me next week, and take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Ta-ra.